the roots in terms of the root tips and along the root hairs support growth of organisms in the soil. So we improve our soil health because all organisms basically need phosphorus. I mean, there are some that don't, but largely everything in our soils need phosphorus, maybe excluding bacteria. So the plant will do these kinds of things and extract more phosphorus. They have high affinity transporters that are used to do that, and they upregulate those genes to produce them, and that's really all we have to worry about. So the plant will do what it can. Now the plant is going to be extracting those nutrients, and that the amount of nutrient is somewhat related to what it can get and also what's tied up. So we know that at high pHs, say over 7.5 and approaching 8, phosphorus can get tied up with calcium, especially if you've got a lot of free limestone in there. At really low pHs, phosphorus gets tied up with aluminum, iron, manganese, and so on, because phosphorus is just that kind of an animal. Everything attaches to it. So in that range of, say, anything above 6 all the way to about 7.5, the plants have a better chance of accessing that phosphorus there in the soil, and they'll move their roots out and they'll get there. Now, we got one thing going for us this year. We have moisture to start the season across most of the prairies, and we've had drought for years. So that moisture is going to allow microorganisms in the soil to recycle phosphorus, nitrogen, and so on. And as long as we get consistent rain through the summer, like a little bit every 2 weeks or 10 days, and no heat domes that hit us, the plants under reduced stress will be able to access perhaps more phosphorus than you think. The other thing you can do, of course, is once the crop is out there and growing, you can apply a foliar phosphorus application, a nutrient package that's high in phosphorus. And, I want to talk about one product we have, and, I don't generally talk about products, but this product Build, which goes in with the herbicide, is to me always been Taurus's best foliar, produced by Active Agri-Scientists in Saskatoon. So, during a herbicide application, the plants are growing vigorously. They're still in the small stage, so the tissue is not really waxed up badly through growth, which occurs as the plant matures. So a foliar application applied earlier in the morning or later in the evening when the humidity is a bit higher, so the liquid can stay on there a little bit longer, and it'll be absorbed through the leaf. And there are several mechanisms that are known to allow nutrients to be input through the leaves. Once it's in the leaves, then any excesses will be stored in a vacuum and given back to the plant over a prolonged period of time. So, Build has got